In this video we are going to talk about 10 ways to make $1 million. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Number 10. Protect your wealth. Okay, so getting insurance won't make you rich, but it can protect you from losing everything if you're found at fault in a car accident or need nursing home care. In the event of a lawsuit, umbrella liability insurance protects your assets, future income, and legal fees. The plans often kick in once your house and car insurance liability coverage run out. Most insurers require at least $300,000 in liability coverage on your home and car before offering umbrella coverage. A $1 million policy typically costs $150 to $200 a year. Increasing it to $2 million costs $75 to $100. As you age, healthcare costs are another threat to your money. A year in a nursing home can cost $70,000 to $100,000, or much more in high-priced locations. Long-term care insurance can protect your possessions, but it is costly. One way to keep rates low is to estimate how much you could save and buy cheaper insurance to cover the difference. Married couples might save money by getting a shared benefit coverage that covers both spouses. Number 9. Capitalize on a windfall. Unless you come from a wealthy family, you are unlikely to inherit $1 million. Still, you may receive a small windfall. According to the Center for Retirement Research at Boston College, 2/3 of boomers will inherit something. However, wealthy boomer parents want to leave significantly more, bringing the average to $292,000. That may not be enough to quit your day job, but it can help you attain your $1 million objective. For example, a $292,000 investment would be worth almost $1.1 million after 20 years at a 7% average yearly return. If you're in that position, don't jump to conclusions. Most financial experts advise saving your windfall for 6 months to a year to learn about investing opportunities. Number 8. Earn income on the side. A part-time job or side hustle in the sharing economy could be the answer. You can reach your $1 million objective by investing, or using the money to buy a house. Looking for a place to board their 2 dachshunds, Danielle and Joe Hames of Houston found their dream side gig. In addition to their full-time jobs, Danielle teaches technology and Joe manages sales, but they chose to become part-time dog sitters after discovering dog vacay. The Hameses normally take in 3 to 4 dogs at a time. They made around $13,000 in 2015 and around $12,000 the year before. They may not make them millionaires, but they intend to use it to achieve something bigger. They've saved up for a down payment on their ideal home in a wonderful school district. Number 7. Look for stocks on steroids. The best approach to making $1 million in stocks is to focus on growth rather than pricing. Investing in companies with explosive sales and profit growth increases your chances of earning extraordinary profits. And you don't have to gamble on little tech enterprises. For 15 years, these stocks outperformed the market. Not unexpectedly, the list includes Apple, AAPL, and Amazon.com, AMZN. In our October 2001 edition, we suggested Tractor Supply Company, TSCO. If you had invested in Tractor at the time, you would have made 9,222%, or 36% per year. The top 15-year stock, Monster Beverage, MNST, has risen by over 48.000%, turning a $10,000 investment into $4.9 million today. Finding the next big stock isn't easy, we'd all be millionaires. But fast-growing companies with extensive growth runways offer the best possibilities for huge gains. Consider Acuity Brands, AYI, $200, a leading North American manufacturer of LED lighting, sensors, and control systems. Commercial building sales are increasing. Internet of Things lighting is another Acuity focus. Analysts expect sales to rise 20% to $3.3 billion and earnings to rise 39% to $7.50 per share in the fiscal year ending in August. Number 6. Buy when stocks are cheap. A market decline like the one earlier this year can be stressful if you need to sell your stocks. But stocks are still the best option for $1 million objective. How long it takes to achieve 7 figures depends on your initial investment, how often you add to your kitty, and your investment returns. Long-term, US stocks have returned 10% annually, including dividends. At that rate, $50,000 would become $1 million in just over 32 years. Investing $10,000 a year would take 24 years to accomplish the goal. Many experts foresee less generous gains in the future, 7 years into a bull market that has seen share values treble since 2009. And Jim Paulson, chief strategist at Wells Capital Management, predicts stock returns of 6.5% annually for the next decade. If he is correct, a $10,000 a year investment will take 31 years to reach $1 million. Number 5. Own a home. Derek and Lauren Ross didn't buy their Oak Park, California, property to become wealthy. They acquired it because the 14,000-person town, 40 miles from Los Angeles, boasts some of California's top schools and parks. Still, their investment paid off. Their 2-story home cost them $542,000 in 2002. Derek estimates it is now worth over $800,000. But property prices don't always rise, and the housing crisis wiped out many homeowners' equity. However, owning a home increases your chances of reaching your $1 million target. When you get a fixed-rate mortgage, you virtually lock in your monthly housing payment. As your salary grows, you'll spend less on housing, leaving you more time to save and invest. Affordable home ownership is now possible. Since 2009, the average 30-year fixed-rate mortgage has been under 5%. When the National Association of Realtors looked at how affordable housing was in 2015, mortgage payments only took up 15.3% of people's income. Number 4. Don't overspend. Even people who live in modest homes, drive used cars, and vacation in tents can be stingy with their money. The temptation to overspend on children, for example, is strong when it comes time to send them to college. You won't be able to make up for lost compounding years if you stop saving for college. A better plan. Choose a college that your family can afford, or encourage your kids to take out federal student loans. Paying the IRS more than you owe is another way to fall short. According to the H&AMP, our Block Tax Institute, 2/3 of taxpayers take the standard deduction, but millions would pay less if they itemized. Renters who pay high state income taxes and make large charitable contributions could also save money by itemizing. Those savings could help you reach your $1 million goal. Number 3. Let your boss help. $1 million can be earned by working for some employers. For example, around 18% of private employees and over 80% of public employees are eligible for a regular pension. Restricted stock units, RSUs, can be rewarding if your company's stock performs well, as many Silicon Valley millionaires can confirm. A Google employee with 1,400 restricted stock units would have a $1 million nest egg. A health savings account is another benefit worth considering. You must have high-deductible health insurance to qualify for an HSA. In 2016, an individual HSA can hold $3,350, and a family plan can hold $6,750. Contributions to an HSA can add up because they provide a triple tax benefit: tax-free contributions, tax-deferred growth, and tax-free withdrawals for medical costs. About half of major companies match HSA contributions, with an average match of $900. Number 2. Save early and often. Many new retirees aim for a $1 million portfolio. It's frequently enough for a secure retirement, depending on where you live and how much guaranteed income you have. Employer-sponsored retirement plans are the best option. Pre-tax contributions to a 401k reduce taxable income. Tax-free growth increases your annual return. It's better to start saving early than later, but you must be willing to increase your contributions. Nearly 60% of firms with 401k plans automatically enroll new employees at a 3% rate. But you'll fall short of your aim. For example, a 30-year-old earning $60,000 annually and saving 3% will have around $370,000 at age 65. This assumes a 3% annual raise and a 7% rate of return. But if he contributes 10%, he gets $1.2 million. Number 1. Start a business. The risks of starting a successful firm are considerable, but the rewards are high. In the first 5 years, 50% of all new enterprises fail. Start with a well-thought-out company plan that describes your competitive strategies and goals. You should also have a strategy for scaling up, whether that involves selling franchises or licensing your product. Develop a varied set of consumers and keep accurate records. Your business will not only be more likely to prosper, but also more appealing to wealthy buyers. SCORE, a non-profit group backed by the SBA, has over 11,000 small business volunteers ready to help. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from me again, please subscribe and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching us.